man sitting on, no. Both sides, whatever narrative you're trying to form. Like, I'm trying to make the trolls out to be the worst possible. So now I'm going to say I can't get sponsors to help my whole life. And I'm outside doing everything I can for chicken. Or I will never be like those other streamers that do sponsorships. I'm not like that. You know that. I'm better than that. Huh, okay. All right. I have to basically make a living just off of streaming. That's it. I can't get anywhere else. It's not a victim complex. That's actual reality. These idiots will leave me alone. But they don't realize the things they don't like. For example, they don't like it when I go on a stream and I talk about this. They don't like it. Whoa! I love when you talk about this. Are you kidding me? I live for a Spurgy moment. What? This is great for me. I love it. Shit like that. 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 I don't when I talk like this. What? We love it. We can't wait. As soon as you do this. Oh my God. Phone's bling, bling, bling. Yo, you missed what? Yo, Phil, he just lost his mind. I'm gonna be right there. Let me go downstairs, get my little water. Let's get to cracking. I don't like when you talk like this. I love it. No. Shit like that. 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 No. It doesn't give you the right to do the wrong thing because something was wrong done to you. It doesn't. That's not how this works, gang. It doesn't. That's not how. Right. It's how. Yeah. He'll admit to it when they make. Look it. You can't do it. Begging is wrong. The way you do it is wrong. Whatever happens to you, it doesn't give you the okay to now do the wrong thing. That's not how this works, bro. It is not how this works. It's not how it goes. Someone robs your house, right? Somebody robs your house. It doesn't make it all right to now go and rob that person's house. It's still the wrong thing. That's why you can still be charged for the wrong thing. That's not comparing begging to robbery. I'm just using that as an analogy to say that you can't just do the wrong thing because someone did wrong to you. Even though you might think it's justifiable, it's not. It's still the wrong thing. You are begging. It's disgusting. You know, people that beg. Robbing a robber sounds like a Looney Tunes episode. That's funny. Oh, look. So what's wrong with hitting a lick? That's not a lick. Someone robbing you. Hey, look at it's wrong. That's what I'm saying. It's wrong. People on the corner that have no other option in life. Sometimes I still don't really believe you always have an option, but whatever. The people people on the side of the road with a sign, a cardboard cutout sign, will work for food, or with shaking the can in the cup and looking for change or whatever. Those people, they're down on their luck and they think that's the only option. That's the only option. Whatever. Cool. I got more respect for those people than I do that you got. Because these people are outside all different weather, all different anything. Just outside the work and they say they'll work. You turn on the dip. Literally, sitting in a home, sitting in a shelter, you got a roof over your head, you got a nice life, you gotta have some nice, you don't have money, so you gotta have some money sitting over, right? You gotta have some money. You shouldn't be doing this. All effort, asking for money. You are not down on your luck. Even when you were, the way you were doing that, still disgusting, bro. You were putting a whole house on them. Hey, if you don't give me money, I'm gonna lose my house. Well, I guess I'm gonna have to move. I guess I'm gonna start packing up all my stuff because I got. That's what you think is all right because it was wrong with begging. You're not. You're not. You're not. You're not. No, you are dumb. The fact is, you think this makes it okay, you're the dumb one. That, well, some bad happened to me 55 years ago, and since I don't want to have to get a regular job because I don't want to have to actually live like the rest of society has to, that's not online, I'm just gonna beg for a living. No, that's not how this works. No, guess what? The real man thing to do, right? Well, this family. I'm gonna get myself a job and do this on the side as well. You have no kids. You have no responsibility. You can do this both. Work a job and stream at night. You can do that. Guess what? You will probably have less trolling. You won't have to beg. You have a job that'll take care of it, and then you have this. You have your job. You have this, your job. You could do that every night. What's the difference? You don't do that around the crib anyway. You got her doing it. We watched you, bro. We heard what you said. You ain't doing nothing. Go work. I would never do this. I couldn't look at myself in the mirror if every day I had to come up here, down here, and be like, oh, please, can you help me out? I need some money. I'm gonna lose my house. My kids can't eat without this money. What? Please, bro. My mom turns on this stream one time, man. You think call my phone and cuss me out for doing it. You're online begging for money? Please.
Bang, bang.
She ain't never letting that. She ain't never letting that slide, bro. Ever in life. Ever. You're on what? You're online begging? Like the bum on the ship? Please.
The dumbest people on earth. Get it? You're literally the dumbest people. You're in a situation you don't like. I wasn't ever having to do shit like this back in the day. When I was 10 years ago, before this is how you don't play, I just did whatever.
10 years ago. 10 years I didn't. Oh my God. You've been almost begging for a decade. Did you hear? I would have never put a time on it. 10 years ago, I never had to do this. A decade ago. You've been begging for a decade. Are you listening to yourself, bruh? Holy. I've been begging for a decade. That's you.
I did everything. I had no issues with my income. Because I was able to do whatever the hell I wanted. I was free. I wasn't sitting there begging people for contributions. I wasn't saying, oh, we gotta have a Patreon, we gotta have a PayPal, we gotta have this. It was literally, you see my videos, watch them, address, and so on. Done. We gave shit away constantly. Giveaways every fall.
Empty boxes. Yeah, we remember it.
All the shit behind the scenes. No, I was just able to support money to charity. And I did.
Whoa!
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
I thought you were giving it to charity. Whoa, wait a minute. I thought you were giving it to charity. You just didn't want to say you were. They've asked you and you said it. But now you're saying how I used to be able to. So I love when Phil starts getting like this, right? Because he just starts telling the truth to things that he's been lying about for a long time. This is a good time. I love when he's all like this, all wound up like this, because he starts telling the truth. You saw a lot of it when the side scrollers were bombing on him and he went and did that surprise trick. He's just out here telling a bunch of things he shouldn't even be saying and talking about. I love it. I love it. I don't believe that he gave him a bunch of time. I'm going to be completely honest. But what? So they did wrong to you, and yourself your morality goes right out the window. They did something to you. Wait a minute. Can't play Fight Kid. Forget Fight Kid. Why aren't we calculating the fact that you moved cross country with no money and maxed your life out? Why aren't we calculating that? Why aren't we we calculating that you moved across country, maxed your life out, had no plan for a condo that you were already supposed to be paying for that had a mortgage on it, and then now you're paying for 2 mortgages? Why are we calculating that? Why are we calculating the fact that you neglected to pay your taxes? And don't think that I don't remember you trying to blame it on, oh, somebody sent business magazines to my house and they found out about my back taxes because of magazines being sent to my house. Don't think I ain't. I don't know why these trolls want to ruin my life like this. Don't think that I don't remember that clip. Right? That the trolls audited you and they just got jammed up by the IRS. Yeah, don't think I ain't forget about that. But anyway, well, why are we adding that part into your life ruination? Why isn't that in it? The 2 mortgages you're paying for, the fact you couldn't afford to move, and the back taxes that you didn't pay. Well, no, it's just because the trolls said mean things about you and people don't like you. Got you. I got you. It's easier to blame, I guess. His spending habits are atrocious. Thank you, Quest. What about Completas? That's how I know you got chicken. I can't go to DoorDash every other day, spend $50, $60. I can't do that. Well, I probably could, but I'm not about to do that.
Right now, it's not like sit around.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. How you act? Oh, here we go. I was waiting for this moment. I knew I'm so hurt was gonna come out because this is how you get the money. I'm thinking, oh my God, I know he had it after saying this. I know he's ramping it up heavy, but oh, now this is where he gets him in. He hooks him right here.
Found it, Marco.
He's about to cry. Oh my God.
Bang, bang.
This is it. This is it. Okay. All right. Yep. Oh. Ripping pissed. Hold on. Whoa. Ripping pissed? Who says that? Ripping pissed. Where did you even learn that? I'm ripping pissed. Who said ripping pissed? Ripping pissed. Reaper, never say ripping pissed in your life, ever in life. Again, ever.
Yeah, I should now have to fucking come up with some bullshit.
I'm ripping pissed. Don't ever say that again. Don't. You take that out of your vocab. I've never been around anybody that's ever said ripping pissed before.
Extravagant, all that. Because of the actions of a bunch of shitbags out there. What the fucking fuck?
I have a life, bro. He definitely heard that in the trailers. That's funny. Movie sign, thank you for the $1.99 sponsors. Isn't he the guy who shill? Who won't shill, I think you meant to say, but I appreciate it. Thank you for the 2. Big ups Washington and Phil's original detractor. That's a good one. And Nord came back with the 150. Because of the trolls and the internet, I have to beg for money from dented individuals so I can continue playing video games for a living. Imagine telling the struggling cashier at your local grocery store that. Need to pay a hobo to fight King Gao. I'm with you, dog. I'm with you. Thank you.
So I don't think I'm gonna do anything. I think we're just gonna hang out, talk to you guys. Yeah, I actually think I'm gonna shout out these people who are and I want to shout this out. Okay. Yeah, I want to.
How old am I? You asking? I'm from Connecticut. I'm 30. I'm about to be 32. I ain't never heard Ruby Chris in my life. What is a Connecticut? Ruby Chris is not in my vocab, my brother. Ask him what's that. You are always. I get it. That's good. That's being fair. Compared to
Someone out there?
any different time?
Anybody?
Like, what am I?
Help! Lagrets are everywhere! Help me! I'm trapped in here! Yes, I am. I locked the door in here. I thought I was going to be Lagret compost. Did you take care of him, stranger? I could.
Yeah, a little bit.
There's another one of
Nah,
those
don't worry
damn
about
beasts
that.
out there.
Age is a blessing.
Please.
You be
Take care of
blessed
them.
that you made it to the age you did.
I can't stand much more of this. If you do manage to clear a path, please come back.
Earlier, actually, right about my stream, saying I gotta at some point check out the guy. I've heard things about the game.
Okay, I don't care about you reading.
But I'm not sure. I don't know.
Are we done? I'm not about to listen.
Ready? That's hard to top, but I'll tell you right now. It's a good one. Let me put it this way. The $50 one is the most important game. The $50 one. You know, when you talk about your detractors and your...
There we go.
Now, I will say one thing, because A-Shrub said, you know, when you talk about your detractors and your trolls, it just gives them the attention, and then they listen, they're going to do it anyway. It doesn't matter what I say or do. They do it anyway. They invent shit all that doesn't happen on my screen and title their videos that and creatively edit to make it look like it happened when it didn't.
Whoa! Whoa! I'm watching 33 minutes from your stream unedited. That's not even true. Snort, sue him for slander. Right now, he just slandered you, my brother. This is 33 minutes unedited from your stream. Who has cut something in and titled it a certain way? It is not happening.
They do whatever they want. It doesn't matter what I say or do. I'm not a fucking pussy. Things that all you're not saying anything. It's not
Wow. Genial.
Oh, you're tough.
Brave the perils of the
There goes again. Whole
Many
toss my
stories and
salad,
artifacts
Brett.
in your
It's a
possession.
weird threat,
This
my brother.
is fortuitous
Not
for
making me
myself.
tough,
For
man.
now,
I'm sorry.
not
I just
only
want to tell you, someone told you, oh, man,
salad,
it's tough, man. It's
but
not tough.
even
Telling grown men to toss your salad is not tough, man. It's a pretty weird. Yeah, it's pretty weird, bro.
negotiations are
It's
not.
just-
And now,
No, man. And I know you wouldn't say that.
Gary
to
Vee.
anybody, but
Ah.
you're not keeping the same energy. Pull up on me. I guarantee I couldn't get you to say that. Y'all pull up. I would never talk to you. You cried real tears in front of a man. Then went back behind the computer and talked public.
Nossa, taca, mano. Porra, folhando, caralho.
Yeah, right. Atlas. You about to fight with someone and say, oh yeah, you can toss my salad.
Nossa.
I can what? That's gonna get you shot. Forget the fight. What? You said what? You can't even you can't tell another man to eat your Franken. You better be ready to kill or die. You tell me that. Awesome. You're dead out here, bruh. And he laughs.
Here we go. I don't give
I bet you. You keep saying that, and I'm gonna think that Cat be doing it too for free. You like Cat doing it for free. I don't care.
The only time that I've seen is that where they suck it at you. Look, all the crap on my chest that I had on my chest. Crap on
Pause. Ah, style. Let's chill now. I'm so upset.
definitely affected me in a negative way. I don't want to. That's not fair. That's not fair. It's not fair to me. It's not fair to anyone. It's going to be shitty content. So I'd rather, even if it means we just shoot the shit for an hour or two and nothing else happens, you know, I'd just rather do that. Okay?
Oh my God. That was some next level salt coming from the Filipio Bowl. That was insanity. Insanity. Okay, the next thing I want to watch that will probably be rounding out the night is this whole GSP Pig-splained the word. In case you didn't know what I'm saying. So let's take a look at why this is even appearing in the content. Why is the N-word in this? Why are we even talking about it? Use it. Facts.
Oxe. Nossa, deu toda a volta.
Shout out Hate Army, man. That's my dog. I know. You probably won't play it because you'll probably get turned down.
Braved the perils
Probably
of
will get turned
sublevel.
down. The amount of
Many stories
asshole
and
freakery
artifacts
that
in
you're
your
talking
possession.
about and
This
the
is
spoons and
fortuitous
the
for
arse and all that.
myself
I think you might get a little too turned hot
For
and bothered, and we
now,
might have a
not
main
only do I
birth
get rich
on
salvage,
Friday.
but I'm even
Shit like that, shit
richer
like
in
that,
April.
shit like that.
Do
shit
not
like
be
that.
making
The
this
stupidest thing
difficult.
ever has happened.
Your
Yeah,
death
let's hear it.
can be quite
I'm not
painless.
I'm ready.
Ladies and
So,
gentlemen, Stellar Blade
this
has
is
a
your
store
threat?
in
Is Terra what I'm supposed to feel? We know
Oh,
a bit
someone just
about
sent me
Jedi.
that.
And
Someone
when-
just sent me that
And
thing.
now,
Hold up. Yeah. It's this. Got updated. I just saw it. I think what's his name? Posted it, and I thought it was funny. This. The High Star. thought I would have like little jokes like that. It's not that big of a deal.
Dark Jedi, bro.
Why'd you say it so retardedly? Hard.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
Why did you say it like that? Hard. Just hard, man. Hard.
Bang, 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 bang.
It says hard. Hard R store. Okay. Yeah. Okay, well, what's the problem with that? Well, in truth, there is no problem. Because in truth, it means nothing. Actually, that graffiti that says hard is used randomly throughout the game. It's not the place to think that it's in place, and it's probably not intentional. Right? It should have been there. Okay. Now, right, so I don't understand what is a hard
There you?
graffiti. Depends on
Sorry,
who it has.
something.
Okay?
You
The
safe yet?
original meaning of the term hard R, do you know what it means?
You must be fierce with a blaster then.
Hard R rating.
Give me a moment, I sort of jammed the door a bit. Just don't leave.
Thanks for saving me. I thought those leg wrecks had me for sure. It's all Tapelay's fault. She said the entryway to the sublevel was safe enough. This area's hardly been explored. We barely got in here. And then everybody started going left and right, grabbing anything they could. It was every man for himself, but nobody was watching for leg wrecks. And before you know it, we were under attack by those beasts. So salvagers were running every which way. And they left me to die.
Well, actually, the meaning was a movie.
All the easy pickings have been picked. Now everything that's worth more than a glass of Chuma juice is long gone.
At the end, all right?
So
let's
this
knock
level's
it
about
off
the
now.
only
Let's
place
stop
it's
playing
left.
around.
And
Let's
as
stop.
you might have noticed, it's very dangerous down here.
Actually,
Most
racism
nobody's
doesn't even
managed to get
exist.
anything
And it's
down
actually them blacks just
Not
need to
that it
shut up.
matters.
What does that mean? It means a movie.
There was a group that managed to get in and got one of the biggest hauls ever. Tapeley said we could do that too, but they were a damn sight more organized than
Oh,
we
he
were.
said it.
They caused more problems dead than they ever did alive. They were the first to really get anything from this damn level.
Because he's doing all
They were
this.
so
This gotta be
confident they
true,
went
bro.
right
I've
back
never
in.
heard it that way.
A bunch
I've
of
heard it
salvagers waited by the
heard a hard
entrance.
R.
Only 2 of the 4
as
came
black
back.
word. Hard
One
R.
died right away from his
meaning.
wounds. The other man was going to be rich, but then he picked a fight with Garavik. It wasn't much of a
Hard R.
fight. There was no one left. And that's the whole problem.
That's not giving us. Well,
Well, since every last one of them is dead, their find is sitting in the militia's headquarters. It's one of the biggest claims ever. They won't give it to nobody. So
Shit
people
like
keep
that,
saying
shit like
that they
that,
were
shit like
owed
that,
by the
shit
dead
like
salvagers, or that they're related.
Let me try
Theron is
hard
the
R.
only thing he's gonna believe is a will. And after some tried to pass less
I
than
gotta see,
authentic
'cause he's
ones
doing
off
way
on
too
him,
much with this.
now he'll only take a
Hard
will
R is
and
a
then
film that
personal
just skirts
effects.
the edge of the NC-17 rating, usually referring to sexual content as language of violence seems to be commonly.
She was playing you for a fool.
So he's
No
right
doubt,
about that.
she'd
Hard
like to
R.
find those bodies. That, plus a conveniently worded will,
I'm trying to see
she'd
if
make a
when they
pile
started
of credits.
using it. Okay, well, he's right about it, so whatever.
Probably not since you know the truth. Unless you're willing to make a fake will, though, the truth won't help. You look like the type of moron that'll just turn it into Zeron. That may be the right thing to do, but it don't make it the smart thing.
The last few years, it just happened like
You were the
last year.
first to
actually,
really.
yeah.
Only 2 of the. It wasn't much of a.
Compare this to any other use of a word that
certainly.
has had a completely different meaning and it got changed.
No, I didn't get anything.
Thing.
No, I just.
And now everyone uses the word different. Right? So,
Or a word has double meaning.
Fine. I did grab a couple of things from the room we
That's
were in.
always
But
been a thing. Like that. What? There's a bunch of words
there's no way I'm going to give those to you.
that have a double meaning.
I managed to grab 3 things. One's some sort of crystal, the other one's like parts. If you give me 1,300 credits, you can have it all. Well, it doesn't work that way. Maybe it's worth a lot more than you can buy it from me here or at the South. I'll hold on to it.
I think that's what you mean. The term infinity? No, that's not why they're using the N-word. It's a term of infinity. Yeah. What's the word though? Say it.
So, the video game has this R on the wall. You would think, oh, not a big deal. Except, as we all know, games media are incredibly different. They saw this on the wall and immediately made a big deal about it. They started complaining to Sony, why does your game have a R on the wall? That is, which the game developers like, what?
That's what they said to him? They said that on social media? They said, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It's the lizard right. It's just dumb. It's just so dumb. The hard R has been around forever. Stop at this last 5 years it just became that. I was hearing that when I was a kid, bro. When I was a kid, 30 years ago, I was hearing it. So stop. Yes, it does. It just has another meaning. Just because it won because of the movie, R has a...
Nossa.
What's it called? Oh, I can't think of the word now. When you hear R, you know what your mind is thinking. Oh, it's the N-word. It's not an unreasonable expectation. Like people are gonna think it's the N-word. Now, do I care? Yes. Do I care? No. I think it's funny. I just think it would be. I would have played the game. I would have saw it. I would have laughed. It was all that's funny. Actually, what I would have done was laugh and then turn it to French and be like, "Yo, look at this. This is funny." I don't care. Yes. It's just it's the I can't think of it. You think of the hard out. It just has double. That's all I'm trying to say. All right. That's all I'm saying.
Invented this meeting. All right. So yes, I think it's incredibly stupid. And,
Yes.
it's a non-issue, but that's what
Association. That's what I'm saying. That's what you think. That's what's associated with the hard R. Okay? That's what I was trying to say. That's what I was trying to say. I couldn't think of the word. It's just so dumb. Why are we even bringing this up? Why are we talking about this? Why is this being brought up? I would have just laughed, bro. I think it was... the funny thing is that people who got early copies of the game were sitting on the story because of the review embargo and just now lifted it, and they're allowed to talk about it. That's funny too. That trap just jumped 5 of them things in, man. Appreciate it, gang. Appreciate it. That trap, man. Yeah, it's just has it's associated with the word hard R. We all
It's you
know.
again.
It's not that big of a deal.
Thanks for help. I still have those Jedi artifacts.
I would have brought this up. Oh, I probably would have brought this up if I saw the side scrollers and watched them cry about it, just to laugh and clown the dense scrollers. That'd be the only reason I bring this up. You will never see me bring this up in any way, shape to make a big deal out of nothing, because it's really not that big of a deal. I don't care. Don't care. Because if I'm gonna care, then I gotta care about the characters in Grand Theft Auto 5 saying nigga all day. I will have to care about that. And do I care about that? No, I don't care about that. So no, I just think it's funny. That's it. That's all this is. It's just a funny joke. So people that take this serious fall off a bridge. All right? The tipsters of the world that think this is a big deal, it's not. All right? Not everything needs to be canceled. Not everything needs to be fall apart over Joe. But Phil over here is not about to just change what hard R means. We are not about to let that slide. We know what hard R means, so let's stop. Duty, what's cracking, bro?
Literally don't even fucking exist. Invented outrage for the sake of invented outrage. Everyone has to pussyfoot around everything, correct?
That's the only thing I'm critiquing, is the fact that he's just gonna change the hard R meaning. Oh, it doesn't mean that. It means the movies. No, it's got a negative. It's associated with the N-word. Okay, and it's been like that since I was a child. So stop. All right. I remember being.
Oh, that again.
I remember
I sold
hearing it.
Subaru the moisture vaporator in the same condition it was
Second
in when
grade.
I found it.
All right. The first time, I ever got called the N-word.
All right.
White bulls.
Corolla got there before me.
Walking,
and she
taking my
just took
tray.
the modulator because she was loaded
Trash
down with
can.
the other stuff that Subaru abandoned.
Happy,
but after I
right?
sold the farmer back
Throwing
his
it out.
moisture vaporator,
Looks at me and goes,
I won the modulator from Corolla and it gave me stones.
you know you're in. Hey. You know you're in.
Finders keepers.
I didn't even know I
Got a
was.
permit that allows
I
me to
didn't know what it
salvage
meant.
anything on the Enclave grounds.
Guy kid next to him.
Make up the
Hey, you
laws
can't
here,
say the
but
hard R.
abide by them all the same.
Didn't know what it meant. Went home. Was reading a book about Jackie Robinson a while after.
You're a bit
Like, what's that word?
demanding, aren't you?
What's
If you
this?
want the modulator,
What's
I'll
that mean?
sell it to you.
My mom told me. She's like, oh, it's a mean word that they say about black people. It's like, oh, some kid in my school said it. He said that I was a. Eyes got real wide. Like, what? Who said that? I ain't saying names. Stood on
I'll
that
give
too.
you the modulator.
Young bull didn't say name.
I'll give you
I
500
don't remember.
credits.
Don't say none. Never snitch. Ever. Don't tell.
Bang, bang, bang,
We stood on that. Stood 10 toes down.
bang, bang.
Little bull slide. Stood 10 toes down even then. Right? Knew you don't tell. Ever. No, but for real, that's a true story. 100% true story. I was just showing that word I've known for a while. I didn't get called out to like 9th grade. Until that point, I went mostly for all black school, so we didn't say the hard R. Right. That's how it was until I couldn't go to that. That's what happened.
People are saying that now they've changed the R and they've replaced it with a new revisionist Now it says Ryan
Oh, that's right. And for everybody, I saw what Max said. I saw what Max said about the title. Alright? I don't think that Hate Army did anything wrong because he had it in his name. Right? I don't care. Because he's talking about it. If he made a video saying, oh, kill all blacks and actors, then that'd be something different. I get why people, have a different, like I always say, some people are going to be okay with a word being around, some people aren't. Max is one of them people, this is not rocking with. Why you think he got people with you do not rock with, alright? And let me shape it for him, and I gotta respect it. So, I respect what he says. I'm a different way. That's what it is. I don't have a problem with him putting it there, alright? That's all. And he changed it, so it's gone now. It's gone. I didn't think that YouTube was even gonna allow that. I didn't think. I was shocked when I saw it. I'm like, wait, YouTube let you put that in the title? What?
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
They let you rock like that? I was shocked. I only changed it because YouTube kept disabling comments. Oh, okay. All right. Yeah. Okay. All right.
So now people are freaking out.
Why is it the minority group usually isn't offended, but you get these Karens offended with? Because they're ridiculous, Stray. Those people, the tipsters in the world, Stray, that are more offended about the people that are more offended than the actual people that are supposed to hurt or whatever, they're ridiculous. They're dumb. And I'm just not one of them. I will let you know when something is wrong and you shouldn't say it. Of course I will. But I am not about to sit up here and act like everything is a big deal. Everything needs to be complained about. Everything. Oh my God. Like, it goes for both sides. You know, I hate them both. Each side. Right, left, I hate them both. I'm going at left for complaining about everything, and then the right for crying about cartoons not being sexy. I'm putting them all. I don't care about none of that. But this side is more of a lefty thing, and these people are ridiculous. Because I'm not offended by this. And I'm not saying that all black people are not. But a lot of people aren't going to be offended by this. If I show the people around me that are black, they would laugh, bro. They would laugh. It would be a joke. I'm saying this to my granddad who went through real racism right now, and I bet you he would laugh. I guarantee it. I might just do it just to prove a point. I know he'll laugh. And he went through it.
What?
I know he won't care.
Sneak up
So
on an
this
old
is not a
fella
big
like
deal.
that.
This is a
We
joke.
shouldn't be out of here
To me,
anyway.
this is a funny
This is
joke.
Kinrad
I don't think it's that
territory.
big of a deal.
There was a
Come on,
time
you don't
when
want to pour
seeing
degrees
a
in
Kinrad
No,
was
I don't.
a rare
No, I
thing.
don't.
They mostly
No, I
were
don't.
around some caves
I
in
can't
South
see
But now, everywhere.
any black
They're
person really
dangerous,
being
too.
upset about the
more
joke.
vicious than they used to be. I'd stay away from the eastern side of the plains. And now that I
Oh
think
my
about
God,
it,
Ralph,
stay
you don't
away
wanna-
from the west, too.
I want to get him
The
out.
west is
Start going
filled with
off.
cat
bro.
hounds.
Don't start
And
going off.
Ruínas
You
is
should
a
see some of
sad
the
state
comments.
these days. Mostly
That man will be
because the
canceled
public
within
has
a day,
left us
man.
to fend for ourselves.
He'll be
Here's the
canceled
public.
within a day.
Best years of my life.
He'll be on there for
I
one day.
understand.
Boom! Susan's
I
gonna cut
think
the
that
plug
they'd
on
be able to
both.
spare at least something to help us out. All we
The way
get
he
is
talk, man, it's over.
some law and
now
order
you
for one
replace
thing. Take what
R
I'm
to
doing
R
right
with
now.
crime.
A couple weeks back,
That means
there was an
something.
accident here. One of the western friend
Primer.
farmers was coming to
Doesn't
cool
mean
down
anything.
his
They should
swoop
replace
with a
it
load
with.
of atmospheric
Serious.
sensors.
You should patch it
Found
again.
him dead
You
and
know what
his
it should
swoop
say?
back all
Fuck
banged up.
you.
I've come
That's what
back
she
a
said.
couple of
Fuck
times
you,
to try to
fuck
figure
you,
out
fuck
if
you,
that's
fuck you.
what
Just do
really
like 10
happened.
times. Fuck you on the wall.
I'm one of the
That's
Kunda
what I do.
militia.
If I were the game
They
devs,
need all
I'd
the
be like,
able
now
bodies
you
they
can't
can get.
misconstrue it.
I was a Republic
Here's what we
customs
really
inspector
meant to
before I
say.
came back home. Now I'm the closest thing
Man, you
to
killed
Scott
him.
to an investigator.
Yeah, you really smoked him there, Phil.
Kinrad,
Yeah, right. How
as
creative.
long as you
Yeah.
stay on your swoop bike,
You,
there's no way
You
they
really
should
got
catch
him that time,
I've carefully
Felipe.
searched this
Jesus
area and
Christ.
haven't found anything.
Speaking of getting canceled, chat, you
Maybe
should
our
see
man
what
just
slides into the
got
group chat.
sloppy. We really need those atmospheric sensors. I don't suppose you'd be...
Yo, Leon, you about to do me like that, dog?
Understand it, but I'd
You about to
really
do that?
appreciate
You
your
gonna
help.
do me wrong
I
like
doubt
that?
you'd be able to find any evidence of what happened here, but you might come across.
Hold on,
the
there's one thing I got to
atmospheric
do
sensors.
before I
if
get
you find
out of
any
here.
of them,
I
just
have
come back
to.
here. I'll pay you 1,000 credits for each one you
Rebsy
can
has sent
find.
me something, and you
Even
know
if
I
they're
gotta
broken.
represent my dog. Whenever Rebsy
No
sends me
idea
something, we have to look at
whatsoever.
it.
I
Can't
figure it's
forget.
a real long
So
shot
let
you'd have a spot
me
for it.
pull this up real quick
I
for the
also figure
dog.
it wouldn't hurt to ask.
So I forgot to look at it earlier. So let's see what that is. 2 copies of Street Fighter 6, $59.99 times 2 plus MK1. Talking about all this, but the subscription to Nord's too much. You know what? Whatever. I'm just gonna expose myself. Pause. This is what I said that Leon's talking about. To let you know. It was a total accident. I did not mean to say it, but I'm gonna show you. Okay. I'm gonna exit. This is why.
Shit like that, shit like that, shit like that.
And the crying face makes it way worse and messed up. I was trying to say, Chris, tell him that's his boy. You be defending Bo. You love Tipster. And I put I love Tipster. I didn't realize I put I love Tipster because I was driving. I was driving and I was just outside in the cold because I was on my kid's field trip, on my son's field trip, and we were outside in the cold and rain. My hands are freezing. I didn't even realize that I fat fingered. And I put I love Tipster. And then I just saw my watch. It came up and said, damn, I didn't know we were confessing love, bro. So I saw it. I'm like, yo, I love Tipster. Nah, bro. And then I deleted it, right? Or not deleted it. I edited it. And I'm like, there's no proof that this happened. I didn't know he screenshotted it right when it happened. I didn't know he screenshotted it. He screencapped it. I didn't even know he screencapped it. I tried to swear, I'm like, there's no proof. I got you. Boom, smoked me.
Shit like that. Shit like that. Shit like that.
Smoked me.
Shit like that. Shit like that.
So I need to let y'all know that this is not true. Call 4K, damn my guy, I know, right? You know, right? I got smoked. Then you was texting and driving professional. No, I don't like Tipster, and you're gonna see when we smoke that bowl later.
What do you want now?
Listen, bro, be defending him, man. I don't know why he be acting like, yeah, he called you Sith.
I heard a rumor that the administrator
This
asked
is
the
like, I
Jedi.
can't. I did. This
That's
screen
true.
cap. He did. Yeah, I mean, he called me Slim. He called me Slim. He called me, he called me. I'm gonna get my payback, though. I'm gonna get my payback. Trust me. But all right, gang, we gonna call it there. I appreciate y'all for coming out. I appreciate bro, this whole morning was a mess. That's a fact. Yes, we are, Zach. Yes, we are watching that Toastify video. I think it might be tomorrow or it might be Friday. I have to figure out what's going on.
anyone here.
So I will let you know to be in the community post what I'm doing. I gotta find out when my girl leaving. I gotta find out what's going on. But it might be tomorrow. But I don't know. Because I might be tomorrow and then off for the weekend. Or it might be Friday night and I'll be off tomorrow. So I gotta figure out.
Fantastic.
So I'll let y'all know.
hope to get the modulator back.
Thank you all for coming out tonight, man. I appreciate it.
How did
Y'all are really the goats, man. I appreciate it a lot. Thank you very much to everyone. Welcome to the new Slider Gang members, man. Thank you all for coming through. Everybody that chatted and tipped and just chilled with the kids, man. I appreciate it. I will let y'all know when I return. If it's gonna be tomorrow or Friday, I'll let y'all know in the community tab, Discord, all that. I appreciate that. I love y'all. I'll see y'all soon. Be easy, be safe, and no, I do not love Tipster. He's fact. Okay, we don't like that type of people. I'm out of here. Full pause, accountability. Give credit to no fraud. Clams can't sit with me. This section is roped off. Understand? We make room for some shine. Analyze life imperfections with a perfect mind. Stress matters like success ladder. Work to climb, then we fall at the ground. Talking time. It hurts my mind. Worth the grind. God's feet is always perfect. And I know that I'm a real man. I'm the first nigga. Blueprint. Company. I'm the first nigga. Allergic kind, contagious shit. It make me sick. Virus in my mind, CDC. Can't vaccinate against I walk.
I hope that you haven't run into any difficulty. Is there anything
plenty of opportunities to assist people on Dantooine. Besides that,
Hello there. Yeah. All right.
Ah, é, mano.
It's you again. Well, you know who I am. I figure you've got a reason for coming back. You want something. Some of the salvagers went deep into the ruins and found a lot of Jedi relics. It's the most valuable haul the salvagers ever got. But all the salvagers that went down there are dead. So it seems every day or so some salvager comes claiming their own. The whole thing makes me sick. But that was a fair fight. There were witnesses. But nobody I just hope someone takes you once. I'll tell you what I tell all those grubby salvagers. No body, no claim. I'm no longer even looking at Will. Let me see the will. I'll be glad to get rid of this claim and get those salvagers out of my headquarters. He left all his possessions to one of the other dead salvagers. Will I ever get rid of that damn Jedi garbage? Guess nobody gets them now. The administrator will have to figure out what happens to them. And until then, the salvagers are gonna keep bothering me.
Vamos ver. Seis, quatro, cinco. Acho que essa é melhor, né? Bagunça essa caverna. Oxe, Mestre Jedi.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave. He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty's gonna be that much sweeter then. Nar Shaddai's paying extremely well for Jedi, especially if they're alive. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now. What? That's a Jedi trick! We trained against that during the war. It's a Jedi, man! Kill her before...
Nossa, eu demoro 50 anos pra procurar. Nossa, só de volta. Oxi. Nossa, não vai, mano. Porra. Eu nem vi que tinha. Nossa, Cristal sabe de luz.
Your thoughts are disturbed. I can feel them from a great distance, like a shiver running through you. Echoes. I feel echoes of the Force here. Force-sensitive locations such as this absorb and reflect Force energy. The crystals are the catalyst here. I sense that Revan once passed through here, leaving a strong impression behind in the crystals. Perhaps future Jedi who visit this cave will feel our presence, as if seeing our footprints preserved in the soil. The crystals here do not drain Force energy from Jedi. They collect the excess energy that radiates from those attuned to the Force. The crystals here are infused with the Force. Some could be harvested and used for lightsabers.
Nossa Senhora. Cadê? Nossa senhora, ai meu Deus do céu. Oxi. Ele morreu então. Cadê? Ah. Nossa. Ah. Ó, o cristal dela aí.
Crystal responds to you. This is very rare indeed. The crystal's bond with you is such that the stronger you become in the Force, the more powerful your crystal will grow. This crystal will make an excellent focus for a lightsaber. Quite the contrary. Picture yourself as a Sith, and the Force as water pouring into you. This crystal draws from the excess water that escapes the Sith. The crystal is in tune with you. It will use whatever water that pours through you, be it dark or light. You scoff at this gift, but many Jedi would greatly covet such a treasure. No, the crystal has bonded to you. Another Jedi would have little use for it.
Remoto. Ah. Agora, hein? Vamos resgatar o Mestre Jedi. Eu preciso de banheiro antes.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave.
Pronto.
This isn't kidnapping, this is bounty hunting. This Jedi is worth a lot of credits on our Jedi, and we're collecting. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-hurting head. Unless you want to wind up dead. Leave now. I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen. Attack!
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. When an opponent believes that you are defeated, they no longer consider you a threat, and they relax their guard, become bold. After I was captured, they talked freely of their plans, enough for me to learn their intentions. I need to get to Kunda and warn them. They could be attacked at any moment. If you wish to prove yourself, then do so. Kunda's in danger and they need our help. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Então acho que tem que ir, né? Eu não sabia que ia mudar o destino da Terra, assim.
I don't know about that. They are vitally important pieces of equipment on tectonically or environmentally unstable regions. But do you really need atmospheric sensors on Dantooine? I'll have this open in no time. Child's play.
Vou fazer as outras side quests primeiro, né? Depois eu resgato o Jedi, né? Senão. Vai esfriar amanhã, agora, pai. Nossa, vocês gostam mesmo desse jogo, hein? Rapaz. É, acho que tem tempo, muito tempo ainda. Precisando pegar um sensor atmosférico.
I don't suppose you found any of the... That's great news. My office... It is worth more to us than... Thanks for your help on this. Here are the credits as promised. I'll get...
I have this open child's play.
I don't suppose you found any... That's cool. It is worth... If you must, but I'd really like to buy them all. You ready to trade? I was afraid... We were picking up off-world transmissions between the mercenaries and someone, we don't know who. We know that the mercs are up to something, we just don't know what. We set those atmospheric sensors up to gather information. Now you know why we need those sensors. I'll pay you 5,000 credits for all. You make money and help us out at the same... Thanks for your help on...
My life for you. I will answer what I can. It is not a subject which I... It was not a thing for everyone that feels his power is great, and those who feel the Jedi, they succeeded, and my people died. I will answer what I can. My master did not call. There are many factions where one moves, they believe you are...
Yes. Ainda não dá. Não. Sério.
It's you again. Well, you know you want something. So you did. Here's the credits I told you about. Even with the caves cleared, I imagine it'll take some time before the Kinrath aren't on the plains. That was very helpful of you. You saved some lives today. You want something. We've already talked about you want something. Some of the self, but all this, the whole thing, but that was a fair. You want something. You really should.
Bom, vamos resgatar o Jedi. Oxi.
There is something I have observed, and now I feel I must say it. I have found your presence to be inspiring. With your growth in the Force, you seem to have found your center. And throughout the dangers we face, you remain calm and focused. I understand now why others followed you to war. Perhaps that is what leadership is. And it is something I have seen in only a few during my travels. In any event, it has been some time since I traveled with a Jedi, nor one so firmly upon the path. I wanted to thank you. I fear the stories that were spoken of you have misrepresented you. And if I have the opportunity, I shall reverse them whenever they arise. Very well. Then I shall keep... That is hardly surprising. I imagine in your travels... That is hard... Not much remains of the Jedi. There are so many histories. Because I fear that unless the Jedi teachings are preserved, we will lose the galaxy. And because, whatever my feelings for the Order... No, not their law. I have tried to... That is a truth, but I will I'm trying to... Despite the trouble, and there are admirals within the fleet who recognize that the Jedi must be found. Yet as long as Onderon remains within the Republic, and the efforts of the Jedi's many worlds, while it is said that the war was costly, but if a threat strikes now, if certain key worlds are not held, then the Republic will come. Telos, Onderon, Dantooine. Without them, the Republic will either die slowly, or... That is my thought. Without supply lines and a standing military, the chaos that would result would be greater than the... There are many factors. Aside from protecting Telos and Onderon, we need a rallying force. We need the Jedi. That is why I traveled to Dantooine, to find some trace of them. The Jedi are a symbol. Plus, despite the... Dantooine was one of the few Republic worlds on the Outer Rim. It is why the Republic is attempting to get the settlement. Dantooine is within reach of several other Rim worlds, and the Republic will need it as a resupply post if they are to keep a presence on them. The Jedi's many worlds, while it is... Forgive me, but there is something I must ask. In my study of the Jedi histories and the more contemporary records, I have heard tales of a Jedi who was exiled. You are that Jedi, but the records are somewhat evasive on why this was done. I wanted to discuss why you chose to leave the Jedi Order and accept exile. Perspective. Nothing more. I see. And because you went to war, they cast you out? Do you have a record of this trial? Perhaps I shall examine it when I get the chance, with your permission. I appreciate your trust. Thank you. I have studied the holorecord of your trial. I am unsure what to make of it. I must confess that I was searching for some meaning beyond the records. A reason for why one would leave the Order. Yes, but exile is rare, and I have found it is not really something that the Order can enforce. Believe it or not, it was really your choice. I do not know. That is a question best answered by yourself. But it is you who made the choice to turn away. I am not certain of it, but I believe it to be worth considering. You are correct. I am afraid I have not been entirely open with you concerning my past. If I look familiar, it is because we have met before, at the Enclave on Dantooine, many years ago. As on Coruscant, Force-sensitive children are taken to Dantooine as well, though it is done rarely and only with those they believe are destined to become Jedi Knights. It is the secret nature of the place. If you are not chosen by a master when you have come of age, however, then the path of the Jedi is denied to you. I met you on Dantooine, long ago, briefly. You taught us how to move within the Force and see it flow within others. How to see it in the behaviors of others and use that sight to achieve truth. It is difficult to explain the difference between you and Master Brook, but I think it is because he was knowledgeable, but not a leader, not a mentor. You were different. We could all feel it. And I knew that if I were to have a master, I would want it to be you. And then you went to war. Many Jedi went to war, and the Jedi Masters proclaimed that you were Jedi no longer. Atris, the mistress of the Archives, was first among them. I knew at that moment that if you would no longer be a Jedi, then you must be correct. I realized I did not want to be a Jedi. Instead, I wished to follow your path, and in any event, there was no one to train me, even if I wished it. They all went to war, as I grew past the age of acceptance. It is possible to forget the Force, you know. If you have not felt it strongly enough, then there is little to miss. But I never felt the Force as strongly as I did when I was with you. And so I decided to serve the Republic, study the Jedi teachings, gather them perhaps. It was important to me to understand the Jedi now that they were gone. I felt some part of you should be preserved, so that your lessons would not be lost. Perhaps. I still harbor doubts about the path I walked. I think you are right. It is time. I have watched you. You have become strong in the Force again. But that is not all. You have achieved a center in the chaos around us. I have felt it, my master. The one intended for me, left to fight in the Mandalorian Wars. Now she has returned. And I ask her now if she will train me in the ways of the Force. The one who was to be my master was lost at Malachor 5. I want you to teach me the ways of the Force, to become a Jedi Knight, what I meant to be.
Treinamento Jedi ao vivo, hein? tirar os livros. Deixa eu ver aqui. Deita. Deita. Pronto. Aí, então não dá pra jogar. Não, mas eu quero em outro lugar antes. Tem outra coisa que tem que ser feita. Pera lá. Será que dá pra construir isso?
Yes, General? Let me see what you have. No, you're still missing a lens. Something else I can help you with?
Ué, onde que eu pego isso? Tem que esperar então. Cadê ela? Aqui.
Yes? Have you come with questions? That crystal is bonded to you. Through you, it acquires its character and strength. And through it, your power is enhanced. Is there something else you wished? Nothing more than there is danger. Ask. He, if he spared the Miraluk, keep his slave. Ask. And? Her people are not... You are right. If your instinct...
Can't wait for those salvagers to ship off this planet. Smell them.
Can I help you? Just trying to make a living. At least there's still people in the galaxy who know our value. It's not glamorous work, but a man has to eat, right?
You've wandered into the wrong camp. You got the look of a warrior, and we got all the blasters we need. If you're looking for work too, just take a trip spaceward. We don't need any more competition. Got it? It's just another spaceport to me. We've been here too long for my tastes. We have to live somewhere. Something those settlers don't seem to understand. That flaming administrator and her cat hound Zeron can't keep their noses out of our business. There's a natural order to things that they just don't seem to get. They'll learn. Just make sure these settlers know their place. The Republic isn't going to send a single trainee to help this planet. It galls me to think we fought wars to protect Gizka like them. They don't do anything to help themselves, and they don't know how to take responsibility. They're on their own, and either they should start working and stop whining, or else... She's got spirit, but she seems to focus most of her effort on trying to get us off this planet. Terena has to learn that we aren't moving. I have time to... What if we do? They're You sound like a flaming Jedi. I didn't just mean their weapons. I meant their character. They're very quick to blame everyone but themselves for their... So the galaxy has dealt them a bad hand. They should ante up and get back in the game. The administrator is different. Most of us are veterans of the Jedi Civil War. Some even fought in the Mandalorian Wars. A lot of soldiers have been looking for a place in the galaxy. The really skilled usually wind up here. A Sentient by the name of Azkul. He was an elite trooper for Malak during the Jedi Civil War. He knows how to wage war. We find ways to divert ourselves. A lot of us find odd jobs. There are many more mercs around than what you see on Dantooine. We're spread out. We had a contract with the Republic, doing some work in the Outer Rim, but they scaled back, and we were some of the casualties. Now the Republic isn't hiring anymore. I hear they have no credits. I have time.
Smells like another salvager's come to our camp. Vacate, Mudlicker. Don't make...
Ease off, Nalick. There's better sport than this one.
I don't need help to take out a Mudlicker. Yeah, I'm talking to you. You fighting any wars? I fought in the Jedi Civil War. Guess you don't look like much of a salvager. Sides don't matter much. We're all soldiers. Most of us mercenaries worked with the Sith. Not too many Republic soldiers survived the war. You were a soldier too, so you know I'm not gonna answer. I want to answer your question. I don't know for sure. I hear rumors. I heard we got a secret job working with some powerful organization. No one tells me who. I know we're planning an attack soon, but I don't know against who. They aren't too far though, because we're expecting to attack soon. I told you what I know. Someone rich? I don't feel so well. The warrior returns. I thought you were one of those youth, so I figured black. You were so. I thought you were one of those youth, so I figured black. Stay out of our way.
Vamos salvar o Mestre Brook. Não. Mestre Brook.
Halt, settler. This is a restricted area. How the hell did you get through the Kinrath? You should leave. He's a Jedi Master? Well, the bounty's gonna be that much sweeter then. Nar Shaddai's paying extremely well for Jedi, especially if they're alive. I'm gonna say this nice and simple for your little calf-herding head. Unless you want to wind up dead, leave now. I warned you, but I'm glad you didn't listen.
Always rushing into action without thinking of the consequences. What? You're expecting thanks? Kunda is in danger, and you've ruined the best chance of averting a full-scale conflict. Is this a joke to you? People's lives are at stake. Every action has consequences, no matter how small or insignificant they seem. And even the smallest choice has the potential for harm. The Mandalorian Wars was proof of this. Intentions mean nothing if a greater tragedy is caused. Did you think rushing into battle against the Mandalorians did anything but bring more harm to the galaxy? It only served to bring about a second war more dangerous than the first. Countless Jedi died in both conflicts, and everyone who followed Revan and Malak died or returned to the dark side. Except conveniently you. Revan acted. You acted. There's no way of knowing what would have happened had you trusted in the Council, much like what you've done today. Enough of this. This is not the time for such arguments. The mercenaries have allied themselves with the Exchange and are planning to attack Kunda. They've been holding off for the right moment. And now, since they lost their captive Jedi, they'll attack immediately. I'm going to try to reach Administrator Adari. Time is of the essence.
Gente. Enviado.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Asku, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. That is correct, and I want you to help me. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your services.
Eu acho que não, né? Normal. Maligno. Vilão.
are many ways someone with your abilities can aid us. Before the action begins, I have two main tasks in mind for you. Disable the gun turrets and the traps. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi interfering with my plans. There is a considerable bounty on your kind that I will collect on unless you're working for me.
You could have guided the situation to a better outcome.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Ah, mas já foi. Aqui. Faz tempo, é bom. Esse é bom. Ixi. Nossa. Ai, meu Deus do céu. Uhum. Tem que ficar legal com esse rádio.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Asku, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take. Of course, I will pay. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Vamos ao outro, né? verdadeira não. Não dá essa. 5, 3, 5, 5, 5. Tá bom. Vou tentar de novo.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me. According to my report, it is inevitable. Of course, I will. There are many ways. You'd better reconsider. I can't have a Jedi into this. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Oxi. Nossa, difícil, né? Tentar pra ver. Não.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Azkul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. Straight to the point. I like that. I will be equally direct. I am planning to take Kunda, and you're going to help me. You don't need to know the details, but I can tell you, there are a lot of credits involved.
É óbvio que não.
According to my report, it is inevitable. Of course, You better
You could have guided the situation.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Nossa, incrível.
You are the Jedi I've heard report. That is correct. According to my report, it is inevitable. Of course, I will. You'd better reconsider. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
A armadura deles. Grande na espaço. Tentar a última vez, né, galera? Senão a próxima live.
You are the Jedi I've heard reports of, and I am Ascul, leader of the mercenaries on Dantooine. According to my reports, I have 4 times as many soldiers as the militia, and I'm committed to taking Kunda. It is inevitable that I will succeed. If you wish to avoid my men eradicating the people of Dantooine, you will make it easier for me to take Kunda. Of course, I will pay well for your service. You'd better reconsider.
Mercenários com ótimo.
Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Caralho, tá difícil isso, hein? Mas foi melhor. Matou 2. Nossa, eu tô errado aqui, velho.
You are the According to my... It is inevitable. Of course, You'd better reconsider. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Nossa, tá difícil.
You are the according to my... It is inevitable. Of course, I will. You better Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi. You are the Jedi. According to my... It is inevitable. Of course, I will. You'd better reconsider. Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi. You are the Jedi. According to my... It is inevitable. Of course, I... You'd better Men, I trust you can handle this Jedi.
Yes. Ninguém ajuda aqui, ótimo. Não pode entrar. Ah, puta que pariu. Ah, se fuder. Ai, eu não consigo algo. Bom, vamos ver na próxima live. Obrigado a todos e tchau, tchau.